Welcome to a glamorous day in my life working from home, where some days we go to work in our pajamas, but every day we pray that our electric or Wi Fi doesn't go down. But, anyways, let's get into it. First things first, coffee, of course. I thank God my husband got me this Nespresso for my birthday this last year, and I'm having a double shot with a protein shake. I might look a little crazy right now, but that's okay. I will explain it all a little bit later. Today was not a typical day for me at all. My daughter and her babysitter are usually both here with me, but today she went to my aunt's house all day instead, so I was completely alone for my entire shift, and that has not happened in the last 7.5 months now. And while I greatly enjoyed my breaks and the peace, I was also missing my daughter terribly, and I kept finding myself looking for her throughout my entire shift. But she had so much fun with both of my aunts today, so I'm happy that she got out of the house to do something different and that she behaved. Between my calls, I journaled and read my Bible as much as I could today. I read my Bible actually a lot today because I didn't have my daughter here. My routine for nearly 3 weeks has been completely out of whack. The two things that I really want to focus on are reading my Bible back in routine. Actually, three things. First thing, reading my Bible, spending more time with God. Second thing, keeping my house back in order and cleaning up and making sure every day that things are picked up at least. And thirdly, exercise. I have not been exercising hardly at all in almost 3 weeks, and it's killing my body. Like, my neck and my shoulders hurt so bad because I have not been exercising. And sometimes I wear bandanas as a form of a veil when I'm praying or reading and want to honor and be close to God. So that's what that is for. I was feeling a little tired at this point, so I went ahead and made myself another double shot of espresso. Earlier this morning, I only used half of a protein shake, so I went ahead and used the other half for this cup. The only thing that I don't really like about the Nespresso machine is how loud it is when it's brewing. Like, it makes no sense that they couldn't find a quieter way to do it, I guess. I studied a lot today in Romans 12. It was really speaking with me today. And then it was time for lunch. I had these turkey sausage crumbles. I get them typically really like burn up and crispy, but I didn't really have time because I was also adding these peppers and onions and eggs, and I wanted to have enough time to actually eat my meal. I usually make lunch for myself and whoever babysits my daughter, so it was kind of nice to be able to just make food for myself for once. I really don't mind cooking for other people, but it was just a different change of pace, and I appreciated it. And while this may not look very appetizing, I promise you it was very good. And this was decently healthy too, since I used turkey instead of pork sausage. And then there's eggs, peppers, onions. You can't really go wrong with those things. And while sometimes it was nice having the peace and quiet and being by myself to reflect, it made me also really miss my daughter and realize how much I do enjoy work from home. That way that I can be with her, see her milestones, not miss too much of her life while she's growing very quickly these days. And she just brings me so much joy. My job is often stressful, and just seeing her little face, I really don't care about all of that stress anymore. And also, eating on camera will always be awkward to me. Anyways. And if you were wondering, I did have water. Today is not a typical day for me. Typically, my daughter is here with me with a babysitter while I work from home, but it's just me today. My daughter went to my aunt's house. So I've been really just soaking up all of the peace and quiet, and I've been spending a lot of time with God, reading my Bible today. And right now I'm just sitting here off of work now and reading my Bible while I can until she gets home, and just enjoying this peace and thinking positive thoughts and just trying to reflect on areas of my life where I can just be a better person and how I can be more loving and less angry. Because everybody needs to be less angry no matter how little anger you have. It happens. And my daughter and husband got home. Here's a little fun clip.
Wheat bread spread with mayonnaise, accompanied by crisp iceberg lettuce and fresh tomato slices. Despite its delectable taste, the chicken liver sandwich declined in popularity.
So yeah, I hung out with her. My husband took her out to the greenhouse and she got to play with the flowers and the grass for a little bit while I made some dinner for us, chicken and asparagus. It was delicious. And like I was saying earlier, I need to be cleaning more because look at all of this chaos. So here I am, getting the bottles soaked and ready to be washed for later on. My husband has been doing the dishes and washing the bottles for a while now, so today I decided to take it on because he definitely deserves a break and I need to start doing it again. I don't know, I just kind of let him take it over. And I don't know why, because when I do the dishes, I enjoy it because it gives me a lot of time to just stand there and think and pray and just reflect on my day. So here it is, all cleaned up. Got to put all the dishes away, of course, after they dry. But I'm glad I did all of that. And y'all, I can't believe I'm sharing this with you because it's very embarrassing that I even let it get to this point. But here we are. I I I don't really even have the words. Like, what? Embarrassing. Literally, how did this happen? I guess it doesn't really matter how it happened as long as we get it back together. It took me less than 25 minutes to do this. I did as much as I could for this evening because I also had to put my daughter down for bed, but I got quite a lot done in the time that I did it, and I'm glad I didn't just continue to ignore it because literally, what in the world? Sometimes I get depressed or busy or just there's so many excuses, and I don't even recognize it, I guess, when things get like that. And then when I do, I'm like, how did you let that happen? It's so easy to maintain, but yet here I am. I look really crazy right now, but what's new? Um, yeah, I have to go through her laundry and I need to sort it all out. I need to put away all of the clothes that are too small for her again. I hate that part. Oh, it makes me cry. I can barely handle it. And I also need to organize her clothes because it's getting chaotic over there. And I need to, um, words, deep clean her rug, whatever that's called. It'll come to me after I'm done recording this, of course. Um, because this room was supposed to be a room with no shoes, but that did not happen. And so the floor is disgusting and has so many. Man, this rug was kind of expensive for it to be so dirty, but I'm gonna let it go because it's my fault because I did not enforce my own rule. Anyways, that was my day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.